Okay, we're back. Smelts. When you're cooking, this is the tool of choice right here. You gotta move stuff around, you gotta clean it, you gotta wash it. Fastest way to give it in and out of a bath. We're hanging out, getting in the groove, listening to a little Josh Groban. He's good for the heart and the soul. So it's a good Christmas Eve day. Pre-Christmas, right? We're in pre-game, right, baby?
Yep.
It's pre-game. See when you stir the fish around. Hey Sam, look, see? And that's where the stink finger comes from. You see? Right there. Filthy minds of yours, Sam. Love you. Okay. Never one of these little guys. Guys has a backbone in them. So if you push them apart, kind of flatten it out, you find the spine, and the spine needs to go away. And a lot of families cook them with the spine right in them. These are smelt. Sandy's grandmother used to cook them with the spine and the tail on them. And Sandy says that they used to get nice and crispy, right?
Mm-hmm. Like potato chips.
So, for whatever reason, and then you get one that isn't sliced, that's a pain in the neck. I do him later. I'll find him 3 times before I finally deal with him. But all this nastiness goes away. See, as you can see, this is preparing this meal. You have to have love in your heart to do it. You have to have a good reason to do it. Because if you stop and think about what you go through, the toil of it, and you do it with anger in your heart, it's not as good for you. So you make it all about you. I'm stingy. Ask anybody. It's always about me. And we find a little joy in our heart, and we pull these spines out. I'm not going to sit here and try to entertain you. But long story short, once I get these all like this, they go back in a clean water bath back in my kettle that's in the sink that's got clean water in it. They were rinsed 3 times before I got them to this point. I'm going to do this entire bowl. Probably take me about 15-20 minutes when I stop talking and entertaining you, and I'll be back. Baby, push my button here for me, will you? Because I got stink finger.
Right here.
Yesterday we prepped out some smelt, and they've been sitting in a schoolabasta in a cold room so that they could finish drying out. They hold the flour a lot better when they're not wet, and they don't get sticky to handle. So I'm going to mix up some flour real quick, and this is all we do. We just season up some flour. A lot of garlic powder. Matter of fact, this is one of those garlic powder things that you can open up the other side. You can use the big boy side and not be afraid. You have to have salt. Just because they come out of salt water doesn't mean that they're salty. And pepper. And where's my little magic potion number 9? Some cayenne pepper. Shake it in there. And it's just dry ingredients, but you want it to be consistent in your flavor, because this is unlike a batter. This is what brings the flavor to the fish. So we got that mixed up. Now watch this. My cousin Larry knows where I'm going with this. If this isn't the best thing you've ever invented, here's the beauty of it. You take your fish, and they're small and they're gentle and they're dainty, but you just lay them in there. This was a Christmas present for my sister. God bless her for that. Boy, she got her money's worth out of this bowl, like we all did. We've eaten a lot of fish out of this. You put the lid over it. You flip it back over, and the screen recycles your flour, and all these little pieces of fish are ready to go into the frying pan. Awesome. Well, the oil's hot enough. I dropped the fish in there and it didn't sink, so we're going to put our fish in the frying pan. We're going to let these bad boys fry up. So I got a bunch out. And as luck would have it, this is about the same size as my frying pan. So every one of these gives me a whole frying pan of these guys. These are little and gentle, and then later on we're going to garnish them with, do them with some lemon. Or it's got enough garlic in it. It's got a lot of flavor in it all by itself. So sometimes a little lemon on the side is good. It's Christmas. It's just about wine o'clock. A little peachy goes mint. These Smelts. Every time it comes out, I seem to eat two. You'd think people would learn to be here while I'm frying these, because I gotta tell you, the best way to eat these is right out of the fryer. If I had a restaurant and you came and sat in my restaurant, this is how you'd get them, right there. But nonetheless, what a great idea. Grandma Anna. They should do bigger ones though. If you get them fresh, they're bigger. You fry less because the pieces are bigger, so they tend to go farther. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and when you snooze around the holiday time about picking up your seafood, that's what could happen. So I didn't get the fresh ones. I had to go with the frozen ones, but they're fabulous nonetheless. I gotta keep on going with my fryer. I'll be back. Well, here they are. That's about it. Again, little snowflakes of parsley, a glass of wine, and I wish you Merry Christmas.